We are going live, episode 206 of the Councilmen Show. And in this show, we'll be attempting to spell word penguin, not spell, pronounce the word penguin. We're going to attempt to check in on a hotel, attempt to sympathize with the Marvel's haters, and trying to max it out and change our name to just men. Join us for the show.
Welcome back to another episode of the Councilmen. This will be our 206th episode. Today we got the two of us, Albert and Kelvin, with Ariq possibly coming soon. And Teguh, I don't know. I think he joins a professional rugby team, so we'll see if he's back in the hospital later on.
Tego had to go to a rugby match tomorrow morning, and when he said that, we were all like, "Wait, you're playing rugby?" I'm like, "No, I'm watching." I'm like, "Oh, makes more sense." But if Tego
He's watching.
starts playing
Yeah,
rugby, he'll be
he's
like,
watching
"Oh,
from the bench, Albert.
he's the
He's
bench
in the
warmer."
yeah, he's the bench warmer of the rugby team. Yeah. That's what the
It,
goof man. He's
if
obviously a
Tego
player.
if Tego one day started becoming a rugby player, like on a weekly basis, and just starts playing, I'll be like, "Where did this come from?" He's like the last member
To,
of the council when I would think to do that.
to be fair, it is it is in his name. Teguh means stuff in Indonesian, right? It is
Fair,
in his name.
fair.
Yeah. And I think the chat caught up, Albert. Yeah, guys, today it is Albert's birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 15th. So I guess do we have to sing?
Do we have a sound effect? Do we have a happy birthday sound effect? We don't.
Uh, Plus,
Yeah,
we don't.
Calvin,
All
go
right.
go sing, go sing. No.
Happy birthday, Albert.
Oh, you're too kind. You don't have to.
All right,
All right,
sure.
there
I'll
you go.
just stop.
All right. That's so awkward. But yeah, no, thank you to the chat. Yeah, it is turning 24. We're all 24 now. So
Old
yeah,
man.
we're approaching quarter life crisis. Is that a thing? Is there
I
I
don't
know
know.
there's half life crisis, midlife, not half life. Midlife crisis.
Half Life.
Is there a quarter life crisis when people turn 25?
Well, there should be. There should be a mid. There should be a life crisis every quarter.
Every quarter. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
Uh,
All right. So, how do you feel, Albert? Now knowing that you're 24, do you have a new song that you like for being 24 now?
no, I don't know. I think there's a song by Demi Lovato that's called 24. I'm looking
Demi
at Spotify
Lovato.
now.
The
No,
last
never
time I
mind.
heard
There
of
is a song. There is a song called by Kanye West that's 24. So not doing that. There is one. There is one from Lana Del Rey. So I'll take that one. I'll take the
All
Lana
right,
Del Rey
sure,
24 song.
sure, sure,
Yeah,
sure.
I haven't
The
listened
last
to
time
it.
I heard of Demi Lovato was "Let It Go."
Let It Go.
Isn't that her that sang the pop version of it?
Did she?
I think it was her,
Oh, okay. I didn't know she sang the
right?
pop version of. Maybe you're
Yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty deep in my
Yeah, no,
Disney
you're right.
lore. You
You're
see?
right. Yeah, yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, there you go. That's the last time I heard Demi Lovato singing "Let It Go." Yeah. All right. Um. So Albert, what are we getting in today? In today's show?
Yes. So for today's show, we will be doing several trailer discussions, including the Marvels trailer discussion, the newest Marvel movie that's dropping in November. So this is our early trailer, really. We got the Marvels. We're talking about the Sympatizer trailer. We're going to be going over the Penguin and Continental trailer, as well as the new rebranding of HBO Max to Max. And of course, we'll do weekly watches, and we also will we will plan to shame Ariq for coming in late. Just like whenever he comes in, I don't know when he's gonna arrive. I think he's. I don't know what the reason he's late is. Let's just assume that he is like he could not turn on his computer. We just assume that's the case. Uh, so like
Alright,
once
sure.
once once he enters, we're going to be like, so did you figure it out how to turn on the computer? Or just like make him feel very confused. All right, and the chat can also help us like make him feel ashamed for
We are cyberbullying Ariq today.
yeah. There you go.
Yeah, there you
Uh,
go. I guess Albert never stopped bullying Ariq since grade 5, huh?
uh, sure. What is bullying if not friendship persevering?
You
Was it?
know, you're not wrong. Alright, I guess we should get into our usual weekly watches. For now. But before that,
Mhm.
Albert, do some plugging.
Yes. So follow us on all our social media at Councilman Show, wherever you find us in Instagram, Letterbox, Twitter. I almost said TikTok, but we don't have a TikTok. Not yet. Maybe in the future.
Maybe.
Also on YouTube is at the Councilman Show. Find us there. Subscribe on the YouTube channel and join us every Saturday morning, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, as we go live, record this episode, and of course, this will be available for everyone listening on the audio playback wherever you listen to it on Apple Podcast, Spotify, Castbox, Stitcher, wherever the Councilman. So find us there and make sure you subscribe on all of those platforms as well to help us grow. And don't forget to smash the like button if you're watching this and you're enjoying this conversation. So yes, that is where you can find us.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I guess weekly watches time. Where's the song?
All right, so let's do this. I forgot to
Oh.
check in with you on this one. I increased the volume because the last time was kind of low, and I don't know how loud
Yeah.
this is. I forgot to check with you before the show, so
Alright.
we'll find out.
Hopefully it's not ear shattering.
Hopefully not. All right, so
Alright,
are you ready for the weekly council segment? Weekly watches. We've been watching TVs, movies, rating 1 to 5, maybe crying, could be boring, but laughing in theaters or at home, because it's time to share everything that we watched this week. It is time for our show's weekly watches.
yeah.
Not bad.
Acceptable volume. Acceptable
Yeah,
volume for sure.
I increased the volume of my voice because last time the instrumental was overpowering. So
Yeah.
there
Alright,
you go.
alright. That's nice. Right now is at
Mhm.
acceptable volumes. Alright. Alright, I guess we should get started with it in the chat as usual. Of course, share your thoughts as well and maybe what you watch too. Yeah. Alright, so Albert, why don't you start today?
Yes. All
Alright.
right. So I will go ahead and start by saying I watched a new release, and I put that in quotation mark because Teguh have seen it like in 2022. Kelvin and Ariq saw it like a couple of weeks ago, I believe. And this is Suzume. This is Makoto Shinkai's latest film. Um, he is the creator of Your Name, Weathering with You. Those are the other two films that I've seen. So this is the third film of Makoto Shinkai that I've seen. I've been meaning to check out his other films. I just haven't got a chance to. And yeah, it finally arrived in theater this past week, I guess, Thursday, Wednesday. And I finally got a chance to check it out. And what this film is, for those curious and not knowing, I don't want to get into too much spoiler because the trailer was pretty vague, but it's sort of, how do you even describe this film without going spoiler? Is there a way, Kelf? I don't think there is there?
Uh, I'm trying to relate this to Monster Inc. somehow because of the doors.
Oh, fair. It's yeah, I guess it's about a girl named Suzume who meet this guy named Sato, right? S-
Yep.
Um,
He turns into a
By the
chair.
he turns into a chair because of some magical
Reason.
reasons, and she have to find a
Yep.
way to turn him back. I guess that's the
Yep.
best way without going too
Yeah.
much spoiler. Um, but yeah, so I watched this in English dub. I wish I had watched it on Japanese
Ooh.
dub. I was unable to
Ooh.
find it. Either that or I just suck at looking at it when I try to look up the film. But I watched it on English dub and it wasn't awful. I do wish I had watched it on Japanese dub though, because I think it would have been better. Um, Calvin, you have the EVGBs when you said I watch it in the English dub, did you?
I mean, I just don't like English dub too much, you know.
That is
I
fair.
try to watch everything in their original language and
Yeah,
then
that's fair.
just use subtitles, right? Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, no, the AMC near me when it was playing, it doesn't have the Japanese dub available, but now it has. So yeah. Um, but yeah, I watch. So I like this film. I don't love it. Let me start with what I love. Obviously, animation is fantastic. I do adore that. Red Wimps was good. I think this might be Red Wimps' weakest work though,
I
out of the three that I've seen.
they this time they don't have like a song. Like you remember in Kimi no
They
Nawa,
sort
it's
of
like the song
do.
is very yeah, but in Kimi no Nawa, it's like it's very prominent, I guess, right? When the song is playing and everything. In Weathering with You, it's well, there is one scene with it, and this one, I don't think there is a song
Yeah,
that you can associate with this movie. I mean, kind of thing.
they have
Yeah,
one that they play for the trailer and for the credits. So
yeah. No,
yeah,
I don't count that. I'm counting the one that they play in the movie, not including credits, kind of thing. Because that's the one you remember mostly, you know. Yeah.
that is true. But yeah, I think the music's still good. The animation is beautiful. Um, the characters are fun. I really like the characters a lot and following their arc. And this is probably out of the three that I've seen from Makoto Shinkai, including this one. This is the biggest one in terms of scope. It feels like the biggest one in terms of world building and storytelling. Is the most adventure out of all of them, and the most fantasy heavy driven as well. And I mean, Your Name and Wedding with You is pretty fantasy
It's pretty
heavy,
fantasy.
but this one is like even more fantasy heavy.
Mm.
Um, and my I don't want to say issues with it, and it's not even that I am taken out of it. I just don't. The story doesn't resonate with me too much compared to the others. And on an emotional level, it definitely hits because there are moments where I'm like, I love that. It's very lovely. And because the central theme of the film is sort of about humanity and living life and making the connections along the way. And I do love that a lot, that whole message. Uh, but this film reminds me so much of Howl's Moving Castle by Hayao Miyazaki Studio Ghibli. Have you seen that one?
I've never watched a single Ghibli movie.
Okay, fair. It reminds me so much of House Moving Castle, and House Moving Castle is fantastic. A lot of people love that film. I like
Hmm.
it a lot. I don't love it, and because I thought the story is a little bit convoluted, and this one sort of did the same. And there is aspect of this one, including the loving relationship of like the younger character with an older guy, the fact that there is a in the world within worlds, the fact that there
Hmm.
are stuff involving present, past, future, about like fantasy stuff, about people having like mythical abilities. It reminds me so much of House Moving Castle, even to the quote unquote twist. It was almost very much House Moving Castle, so it reminded me of that. So it's sort of like, okay, I gotta compare it in a sense. And yeah, I don't love House Moving Castle because of I thought the story is a little bit convoluted. And this one, there are parts of the story that I was sort of like, okay, yeah, think I sort of get it, but it doesn't really like, I don't think it's like groundbreaking or like, okay, this is like fantastic. So I sort of, the story was my biggest part, my biggest like weakness if I had to complain a little bit out of some. But again, the theme and the idea and the concepts, I thought it's really, really cool. Uh, I can't remember if you agree with it or not. I know you gave it 5 stars.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Um, But yeah, you don't seem to have a story with it. You don't have an
I
issue with
mean,
it. It seems like, right?
I do have some issues with it, but I feel like if I get into it, I don't know. It's kind of spoilery, I guess, if I get into it. So I don't know. Should I get into it?
I don't
Well, some
know.
people are gonna watch
Probably.
it tonight,
Yeah, let's
so
not.
so
Let's not.
let's
Yeah.
not, let's not. Yeah.
But yeah, if you
Yeah.
do love Howl's Moving Castle, you probably will like this because again, it does remind. I could not even. It reminds me so much. As soon as I don't even know which part of the film I suddenly have a connection to Howl's Moving Castle, but it was pretty early. It reminds me. It reminds me of. It also reminds me a little bit of Mononoke, but more on a visual style. But like in terms of a thematic story point, it's just like that is House Moving Castle to me. So yeah, if you love that, I think you'll probably like this a lot. So yeah. But again, I still like it a lot. I gave it a 4 out of 5. I don't know. I gotta revisit Weathering with You. I don't know if I love this one or Weathering with You more. They're pretty on par, and it's tough because people. If you guys know me, Your Name is like, if
Your
not
name
my
is so
favorite
number
film
one.
of, if not my favorite film of all time, it's up there, top 5. So it's always gonna be tough. Even though I try not to compare, there's part of me that sort of compares it, and like, oh, I don't know if Makoto can live up to it. But yeah, I still do like it a lot. So I plan to revisit that sometime soon with the Japanese
With
dub
the
with
Japanese
subtitle.
stuff. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's
Mhm,
the way to go, Albert.
mhm. The cat is
Yeah.
cute though,
Wait,
and the chair too.
it's a chair, Albert. How
It's a
can it be
chair.
cute, Albert? It's a
It's
chair.
missing a leg. I feel bad for it.
It's a freaking chair, man.
It's missing a
Alright,
leg.
alright. Uh, I guess it does have character. So yeah, I guess for the 5 for Albert on Suzume. Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So, I guess, yeah,
Hmm.
that's fun. I guess I'll go into me, I guess, this time. I watched that movie in my draft, I believe. I believe that's in my draft. Shazam. Is that
Fear
in
of the
my draft?
gods.
Yeah, Fear of
Yeah,
the
you did.
Gods. Yeah, I watched Shazam. I don't think I like it as much as Albert did.
Yeah.
How much you give it, Bert? 4, right? I think 4 out of
Yeah.
5.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I just like it slightly less. I guess I give it 3.5 stars for it. Uh, I mean, throughout the movie, I guess it's pretty fun. The whole movie is quite fun. I guess with the whole I guess right now we are following more of the whole family thing, right? The because everyone has superpowers now, so I guess that's a pretty fun dynamic to follow. Um, but I don't know. The maybe it's just the villain that I'm not really into. Like I forgot their name.
The
Lucy Liu characters. Yeah, the daughters of
daughters
something.
of.
Yeah. But yeah, the daughters of something. They're like, yeah, I don't know. Lucy Liu character is just pretty meh. All right. And then was it Helen Mirren? Just uh
Daughters of Atlas.
Atlas. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. And just she just moves stuff. I don't know how to feel about that.
It's pretty.
Like
Her
a whole
powers is
power.
really cool. It's really cool
I
though.
mean, visually it's cool, but it's kind of dumb that she just moves stuff. And then like I'm just remember the scene when I guess I'll talk spoilers a bit now.
It's out. It's
Like
out on
Lucy,
digital film. So
yeah,
yeah.
like Lucy Liu was trying to zap her power away, and like and like move all the stuff, and then I think she forgot that she basically only move in a straight line, so she's not actually dodging any attack. I don't know that part kind of like that's pretty dumb. She could have just you know moved to the left.
And she was too mesmerized by her own powers. Like, all right, I'm safe.
It is pretty though. It is visually pretty when she
It
when
is.
she moves. I think yeah. Uh, I like the whole. I wish I thought Mary was gonna have a lot more screen time. She did
Oh
not.
yeah.
She did not have as much screen time as I thought she would have. So that's kind of sad in my expectation. Yeah, but overall though, it's a fun movie. I won't like it too much, but yeah, definitely an improvement though on, I think, I mean the characters itself and the whole family dynamic
Oh,
against the
okay,
compared to the first one. I mean, yeah, so that's fun.
gotcha.
The scene that I remember that I like the most is still the when they come out to the parents. They're like, we are superhero. I'm gay. What?
Yeah, that one is good when Pedro did that. Yeah, that's fantastic.
That one was good. That was a good. I had a good laugh on that one. And then it's so sweet. Everyone's like, yeah, we know. And then Pedro is just so happy to be there.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a great
Yeah.
joke. Um,
I kind of wish they do something more with the whole doors thingy, because I thought the door thing was like pretty cool concept, but they only use that to teleport. I don't know. I was thinking like when I don't know when things goes too bad, like monsters gonna come out of it or something. I thought that would be pretty cool.
yeah,
Yeah, but yeah, overall pretty fun. Pretty fun movie. The villain is meh at best or mid, I guess.
yeah,
But yeah. It's just the dynamic of the whole family that's fun. Yeah.
yeah. I agree. The villains were all right. I like the new. I mean, the character development, like you said, was good. Rachel Zeg, you've. I don't remember. Did you watch West Side Story 29, 2020, 21? West Side
Oh,
Story?
not yet. Not yet. Not
Okay,
yet.
so this is the first time you see Rachel Zegler, right, in the film?
Didn't I? Didn't wasn't she in that other musical? The the one the Lin Manuel Miranda thing last year.
No, she's not. She is
Oh, she's
not
not. Oh, that was a different character then.
in the
A
Heights.
different
No.
in the Heights. Yeah. No. Oh, okay. That was a different person then. Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh, well,
Do you
what
like do you
points are you
like do you
making?
like do you like Rachel Zegler as an actress based on this one film?
Well, who does she play? Oh, Anne?
Yeah.
Antia? Uh, I mean, she's alright, I guess. There's nothing to
Yeah,
write home about.
this film did not showcase her range. But it does
Nah,
give her
definitely did
popularity, I
not.
guess. But yeah. Yeah, no. That's
Yeah,
fair.
definitely did not showcase her range. Oh man, all she does is just hand gestures.
You know what's funny? I saw the behind the scenes of because her power is like so crazy, right? And like if you think of that power, something like that, like Doctor Fate in Black Adam, like
Mm-hmm.
crazy hand gestures. He's doing like gang signs and stuff.
Yeah,
Doctor Strange also do like crazy stuff. Wanda Maximoff doing Hulk hands gesture. When she
jazz
was doing
hands.
this, apparently in the behind the scenes video, because David F. Sandberg has been very outspoken about behind the scenes stuff on Twitter, so I've been seeing a lot of those. And he was like, Rachel Zegler's like, all right, David, so what should I do? Do you want me to like make hands movement like Elizabeth Olsen? And I'm like, no, just put your hands out. We'll CGI something on your hands and trust us. And she's like, oh, okay. So she sounds so
She's so
disappointed.
disappointed.
She's
Yeah.
so disappointed. And also apparently her costume is like it's metal or whatever, plastic. It's like tight. So she
Mm.
cannot even extend her arm full forward. So if you
Oh,
realize her
that's
arm is always bent because
yeah, yeah, yeah.
she physically cannot like
Oh,
extend her
that
arm.
sucks.
So
That
it's like
must
she's
not
always, she's
be
always stuck like
comfortable.
this. So yeah, it's really funny.
I bet before shooting, she was already practicing in front of the mirrors, like, oh, what kind of hand movement should I do?
Should I do the swipe the iPad movement? Should I do the
Why would
should I
you
do
just like the
that
Well,
is that is what
who does that?
Jessica Chastain in Dark Phoenix. Her character is telekinetic and
Oh,
all she does is like with one
iPad swap.
finger. She does swipe the iPad. Michael Fassbender got the jazz hands with constipated face.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. James
um,
McAvoy got to touch the forehead and then
fingering the brain.
constipate,
Uh,
fingering the brain.
that's what he calls it. Jean Grey got the turn the doorknob. That's what she
Mm-hmm,
does. Turn the
mm-hmm.
doorknob. Yeah, and Tia have
And yeah, have the
talk to the hand.
stop,
Talk to the
stop
hand.
it. Now, talk to the hand is cooler. It's like one hand. That's like cool. But this one's two hands. It's like, no, please don't.
Oh my god. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, pretty fun though. 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, for Shazam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Alright, so let's just jump back to you then.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Go
So,
on.
a film. Let's bring up this one. I watched Transformers the movie. This is the 1986 film, animated Transformers the movie. Uh, so yeah, this is the last Transformers film that I have not seen. So I finally get
Have
a
you
chance
watched
to
all?
watch it. I've seen all the other Transformers films, like the live action one, the Michael Bay ones, including Bumblebee. I have seen them. It's been a while since I've seen the Michael Bay one. I want to revisit them just prior to Beast Wars, even though I know they're bad. But I'm curious to see how bad they are.
How about the
Um,
animated one? Is this the only one?
I believe so, at least theatrical,
Oh,
because I know they have
okay.
a TV show. Because this is, yeah, and that's one thing. This film is it's sort of a sequel to the show. It seems like. So there are parts that I'm a little bit confused of who are they, who's these characters, who there are human characters as well. And I'm like, who are they? And I'm not, and I put two and two together. Okay, so these are like characters from the show. Um, but yeah, so this film, we know the Autobots are the good guys. We know the Decepticons are the bad guys. So this film, what this is about is that there is a new character. I think this is new for the show. I don't know. I mean, at least because they're from toys, but there is Unicron, which is a Transformers planet. It's a it's a it's a giant planet that can transform into a robot, and it eats other planets. So it's the Galactus equivalent of a Transformer. That's the best way I could say it. Which,
Hmm.
by the way, is voiced by Orson Welles, who did Citizen Kane, which is like crazy to me. Um,
What?
but
They got
yeah,
such a big name for that.
I know. And apparently Orson Welles didn't want to do it, and he's like so pissed off the whole time when he's in the audio booth, and that makes the voice even better because like it's really like, oh yeah, he's angry. Um,
Unintended.
yeah, but yeah, the movie is not great. A lot of people say it was good, maybe when they grew up with it, maybe they have nostalgia. I don't think the film's great. The animation is very fine. I guess like 1980s, that's like okay, but Disney have better animation, and I don't know how the budget is on this one. But the animation's not great. It's pretty much like a TV movie animation level. So animation's not great. The story is so messy, and the plot again is like there is Unicron. They decide Unicron is finally attacking Cybertron. So so like the Autobots have tried to defend their planet and try to defeat Unicron at the same time. Decepticon has their own thing. They're still having a war between Decepticon and Autobots is losing. Everything like. Do you mind spoilers?
I don't care. I mean, I'm never gonna watch this.
Optimus Prime dies in the first couple of minutes,
What?
and
That's a
that
big one.
surprised me. Yeah, like in the second battle of the film, I want to say like maybe the 15-minute mark, maybe 20. He had a battle. He had a battle with Megatron of the Decepticon, and like he's about to defeat Megatron, and then Megatron's like, "No, Optimus, no, don't hurt me, stop!" And then one of the characters of the Autobots is so stupid. I believe this is Hot Rod, and Hot Rod like jumps behind the Decepticons, like behind Megatron, like, "I got you, Megatron!" Blah blah blah, and then Optimus is like, "Hot Rod, move! Get out of the way!" And he cannot shoot Megatron, and because of that, Megatron is able to retaliate and shoot Optimus Prime, and Optimus Prime dies like soon afterwards. Like, I'm dying. I'm passing away the what is it called? It's the thing that gives them it's the thing that makes someone a prime. Um,
Wait, what?
this is something of
Prime
destiny.
is a title?
Yeah.
I
Um,
thought that's just his last name. Like he's called like Mr. Prime or something in his world.
no, 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 no. Prime is sort of like the title that is given to the leader of an Autobot, I believe.
What? I didn't know that.
The matrix of leadership is like an artifact for Autobots. So he passed it to a different character. Um,
Wait, so anyone that got that leadership Triforce has Prime in their name. So if Bumblebee got it, it's Bumblebee Prime or Bumble
Not
Prime.
necessarily that, because Hot Rod becomes a Prime and he changed his name from Hot Rod to Rodimus Prime, which I thought was stupid as hell. Um,
Rodimus Prime.
it's so bad. So
Rodimus
yeah.
sounds like a name straight out of like the Monty Python stuff. Alright, alright. That's
Um,
something new.
but yeah, it's crazy. And the story is so messy. The characters got split up. At one point, Megatron was dying, and the Decepticon is like, haha, screw you. We don't need you anymore. We're going to throw you into space. I'm going to be the new leader. And then, obviously, because they're Decepticons, everyone fight within the faction, like, I want to be the leader. I want to be the leader. And then Megatron is floating in space, and then Unicron finds Megatron, and Unicron revive Megatron, change his name to Galvatron, give him new tech, and then he sort of become like, all right, now you're my bitch. You got to do what I do. You got to listen to me and find the matrix of leadership and get it to me, because that's the only thing that could stop me. So it's like, all right, I'm going to listen to you, Unicron. I'm going to try to find the matrix of leadership. And then eventually, once he got it, he got the matrix of leadership, or he got the matrix of leadership. He cannot use it because it's only for like, if it's only for like the wordy, he cannot use it, but he decided to attack Unicron anyway. And obviously, Unicron's like, I created you, dumbass. So Unicron, like, sort of, like, just control him, like, defeat him so easily. And he becomes like his pet.
Oh
So
god.
yeah, it's a whole crazy thing. And then the Autobots, in the meantime, they're separated. They're trying to, because they lost their leader. They're ambushed with the Decepticons. Decepticons are much more powerful. They had to escape. They're in space. Their shuttle got split up. They crash land on a planet. They're all split up. And they started singing. They found like
What?
they found like the native of the planet, and they try to do the universal greeting of Transformers. I'm trying to find it. It's
What is the universal greeting? I should use
I
that.
am trying to I am trying to find I'm trying to find this 1 second. The
This
universal
so
greeting is
okay.
for all the aliens. It's like Bawa Nip Grana Weep Nini Bong.
Okay, that's long. That's tough. I don't think
and
I
it
can
does,
remember
and
that.
it doesn't work. The universal greeting doesn't
It
really work.
doesn't wait. It doesn't work. What do you mean?
Well, it works, but some races doesn't give a shit. I guess they're like, I don't care. Universal greeting, we're gonna attack anyway. And then some other race agree that they're like, all right, cool, we like you. And then they started singing, and then they started singing a weird Al Yankovic song called "Dare to Be Stupid." The song is called "Dare to Be Stupid," and in the movie, I couldn't figure out that it was Weird Al, and I couldn't figure out what he was saying. So all I was thinking was that as the Autobots was dancing while the evil robots are attacking their planet, all I could think of was, in the background, a song was saying, "They are stupid, they are stupid," and I'm like, yeah, they are stupid. Why are they dancing? What is going on right now? So,
What?
yeah,
So all this is happening just as Galvatron becomes Unicron's like pet.
sort of. Yeah, it's like all happening at the same time. So yeah, it's crazy.
A lot of stuff happened in this movie, I guess. Man, Megatron has
So
such a
messy.
downfall from the leader of like the Decepticon all the way into someone's like bitch. Such a downfall on his side. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's
This
yeah,
whole
it's
time I
it's
thought the
it's wild.
matrix of leadership just give you, the power of speech.
No, no, no. It's in Transformer Revenge of the Fallen, if you remember that.
Which one? Is that the one when he dies?
Yeah, when he
When
dies.
I haven't watched that one.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, yeah. Wait, no. No, I haven't. Wait, Revenge of the Fallen, is that? Which
That's the
one is
one in
that?
Egypt. Egypt.
The third movie?
Second.
Second. Okay. Never mind. I have watched that.
Mhm.
Okay. I just
The
don't
one
remember.
the
All I
one where the
remember from
one
the second movie is the wrecking ball becoming balls.
Yeah, the Devastator
that's
with the giant
that's the only
robot.
thing I remember from that movie.
Uh, One thing I remember from that movie is that Optimus Prime got given a upgrade by one of the other older robots. I believe his name is Jetfire. He's like given there's an older out Decepticon turned Autobot or whatever. He's like a jet, and he gives Optimus Prime is like, all right, Prime, my life is near the end. I'm gonna give you all my power, and so he sort of like gives Optimus his ability to fly. So Optimus
Hmm.
now have wings, like a jetpack wing. It's like he
Oh,
can
okay.
fly. And it's like
Yeah, yeah.
really badass. And then after he's done with it, it's like he just like drops it to the ground. It's like he like,
I
ignore it.
don't need you any.
I don't need you
It's
anymore.
like
Just
that
like throw it
meme.
away.
I don't want to play
Yeah.
with you anymore.
It's like, bro, he just gave you his life, and it's like you just throw it away. You use it for one fight. That's it. What the heck? Yeah.
I don't know, man. A flying truck doesn't seem believable in their world. Wait, actually, in the movie that you watch, did they turn into cars, or are they just robots the whole time? Hey, is
Yeah,
Albert
they turn
muted
to cars,
or
different kind of
okay?
vehicles. Am I muted?
Never mind. No. I guess it was my connection just now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they turn into cars, different kind of vehicles. There's like planes.
Wait, why would they
There
turn
are
into vehicles though? Like I thought the whole point of them turning into vehicles is so that they
I don't know.
are disguised
I
in
don't know.
Earth. Why
I
would they
know.
need to disguise themselves in their own planet?
I don't know. They turn to vehicles in Cybertron. They turn to jets.
Why?
One of them, I believe. I think it's a Starscream or is it Jazz? No, Jazz is a good guy. I think it's Soundwave or
Starscream
whatever.
then. Oh,
I think
okay.
Soundwave might be that's a bad one. He have robots that
I
turn
think
into
Starscream's
like
a bad one.
I think Soundwave is also bad. Um,
Soundwave. Okay, yeah, go on.
Maybe
But go on, yeah.
Shockwave, Starwave, yes, Shockwave, Starscream, whatever. But they have robots that turn into like cassette tapes, and he goes inside of him.
That I know.
Oh, God,
That I
that you
know
know.
because I have the game. That I know
Okay, that
because I
one.
have the toy. I have the toy of the cassette. I
Gotcha.
have
Yeah,
like four of
that
them.
one's like weird. I didn't know. There's also the Grimlock and all the other dinosaur robots. They're there too, and then they portray the dinosaur robots as like super stupid. So yeah, they're like they don't have brains. They just like attack. So yeah, um, but yeah,
It-
it's crazy.
I mean, I guess cartoons back then, the movies are just, they just want to do everything.
Yeah. By the way, you know where I watched this film? It's on YouTube.
Where?
The full movie is on YouTube,
Well, full movies on YouTube?
and not only that, there is like three different YouTube uploads of the full movie, maybe more. I was there was like
Wow.
three different ones. I'm like, what? So yeah, there you go. If you want to watch it, go ahead, check it out. Transformers the movie. You can find it on
It's
YouTube.
on YouTube, I guess. By the way, I giggled a little bit when you were explaining the whole Unicron thing. I googled what Unicron looks like. He looks
As the
badass though.
robot, as a
Yeah,
robot,
he
yeah.
looks badass, but not in this one picture.
Oh no, I don't know which one. Oh, I haven't. That's not. That's not the movie. That's not the movie version.
Yeah, I know this is a toy version of something, but still, though, it'll be funny if Unicron is just as like a ball
Yeah,
as the body.
that's a planet. That's a planet. Yeah, that's bad.
All right.
Uh, yeah.
You know what? Now knowing that it's on YouTube, wait, is this one of those movie where you would you consider this as like it's so bad it's worth the watch?
I don't know. I think if you grew up with the TV show, you will like it. And maybe there is like some factor to it where it's like, okay, you understand the cheese and where it's coming from,
Mm.
but not for me. And it's not like awful. I gave it like okay, well, I gave it 2.5, um, because it's super mediocre. It does feel like a 1 hour, 1.5 hour TV show episode of a Transformers an 80s cartoon. It really does. Um, you know what? I'll compare it to this. Maybe because I haven't seen any of these films in a long time. But when I was younger, obviously I saw them with rose-colored glasses, and I loved them. But I feel like this is probably the same amount of cheese and stupidity and bad of like a Power Rangers movie that I saw when I was
Oh,
younger, and I enjoyed.
you know, probably. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's probably is on that same level, just that this looks worse because the animation is not great. And also there are so many characters that I couldn't keep up of who's who. So that doesn't help. So yeah.
All right, all right. So, well, how much you give this again, Bert?
I gave it 2.5.
2.5. All right, 2.5 for Transformers, the movie. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Uh, okay, I guess. I'll go to me again, and we'll just do quick rounds, I guess. Right? About
Yep.
about the rest of the stuff that we watch. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So next one here. I want to talk about this one. It's a Nick Cage movie. Prisoners of the
Oh.
Ghostland.
Okay. I thought you're gonna bring up Renfield. It's just coming out.
Renfield is not playing yet in Indonesia, and I don't
Oh,
think it's
gotcha.
gonna play. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I noticed Renfield is out. I think one of your friends watched it already. I saw that, and I'm like, you know what? I kind of want to watch some Nick Cage stuff.
Okay.
And then I found this Prisoners of the Ghostland. It's bad. It's a bad movie.
What is it about? I've never heard of this.
Basically, Nick Cage is kind of like a bank robber that fails at robbing bank, and then he got taken in. By the way, this is set in a dystopian future where I don't know. It feels like so the leader is like a Texas man, but he lives in Japan or something like that, and it's weird, man. You get to hear Nick Cage going "Urusai." Nah, it's even worse than what's his name? Uh, the Kingsman guy, Egger or something. Yeah, when saying
Iggy. Yeah.
Japanese. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, it's basically him. Basically he's told Nick Cage character is told to get this other character named Bernice, which I think it's the governor's daughter, and Bernice is taken in by like the ghost people. I don't fully understand what the hell is happening in this movie.
Okay.
Not gonna lie. So yeah, and then he's given like a few days to do it, and then every time if he takes too long or like become too aggressive when they found Bernice, um, parts of his body is gonna blow up or something like that. Yeah, and at one point he only have one testis left, so there's that.
Okay. Wait. Like like his body is still there, but he have one testis left, or he's just a testes? Cause you said his body got blown up, so I'm trying to figure it
No,
out.
no, no, no. Parts of his body got blown up.
Oh,
Parts of it, Albert.
okay. Well, I thought he ran out
Parts
of
of it,
parts, so
man.
the whole time was testes.
No, 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 no,
You
no.
were under your description was misleading there. So
Parts of his body it got bombed out or something like that. Yeah, and
okay.
just so happened that one of them is one of his, I think, his right testicles. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that happened. Honestly, the whole movie is just very, this is bad. All right, I kind of like
Uh,
some of the visuals, cause it looks pretty neat, I guess. Uh, but outside of that, story isn't. It's just, I don't know. I find it confusing. Um, yeah, I just like the one of the lines. It's like, you know, everyone's like pointing guns at him, swords and stuff like that, and then Nick Cage character is just like, move, or I'll karate chop you. A
oh,
threatening man. I I laugh so hard at that
yeah. I
scene
mean, you don't want to get karate chopped by Nick Cage,
by Nick Cage. No, you don't want that. That's scary stuff.
or
So
maybe you do. It's like, when else are you gonna get Karate Chop by Nick Cage?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, you would have a banger story to tell if you got karate chopped by Nick Cage.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know why I want to bring this up, but yeah, Prisoners of Ghostland is a bad movie, but it's kind of fun too. No, I
How
don't
did
know
you
if it's fun
how
even
did
or
you
not.
even find this film? Just
How did
look
I
up Nick
find this
Cage,
film?
just find Nick Cage movie, and then this one pop up. Because I don't
Yeah,
feel
in the
like this is.
letterbox, I was going through yeah, I was going through his movies, and then the Prisoners of the Ghostland poster caught my eye. So I'm like, might as well, right? What's the worst that can happen?
Okay.
And I don't know, the title sounds cool. Prisoners of the
It
Ghostland.
does sounds cool. Yeah,
Sounds cool, right? Have you seen the poster? But
I'm
it
looking at it
looks
now.
it looks pretty cool. It will catch my attention, kind of thing. Yeah.
Mhm.
So that plus the title convinced me to watch it. Turns out I shouldn't.
Fair.
Yeah. Don't recommend. Yeah. I give this like a 1.5 stars. So yeah.
Ooh, rough,
Yeah.
rough.
All right.
Uh,
Yeah. I guess that's that for the wiki. I guess we should go to the speed round first. Albert, you want to
well,
go?
yeah, I can go, but real quick. Apparently, Ranfield is bad, and I heard
Oh,
Ranfield is bad from based on Letterbox as well, and like Rotten Tomatoes. And you have Bo is Afraid, right? Or is that Arik?
yeah, that's true. That's me.
Oh my god, I heard at least Twitter
Is it that
discourse.
bad?
I heard Twitter discourse say that this is one of the trashiest film of all time, and like
What?
this is an attempt of filmmaker be trying to create something that they think is great and given full freedom, but it's just absolute trash. Apparently, it doesn't make sense, and
Oof.
apparently, it's really bad. And some people say it could be a career breaker, which I think that's probably a little bit harsh. I mean, I haven't seen the film, but some people say it's really bad. I haven't heard anyone say anything good about it, but I'm curious. So yeah, um, I tried to trade for it. I'm glad you
Hey,
rejected it.
hey, you know what? At least the movie is out.
That is true. That is true.
At
It
least the
seems like all
movie
of
is
yours gonna
out.
be out.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
know what? That's the goal, right?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Especially after last year. So yeah.
Okay.
But still though, I'm still gonna try finding what's that name, Ranfield and Boys Afraid. I'm still gonna watch it.
I
Yeah.
am too. I am curious. I am curious how bad it
Still
could
though,
be.
career breaking for Boys Afraid. Damn. If
Yeah,
that's the
it's
case, that's like a half star out of 5 kind of thing, or no
yeah. I've
stars.
seen yeah that those one tweet that say that this could be like a career destroyer. But again, take that with a grain of salt. That's one guy.
Yeah.
Uh, but yeah, I've seen like a couple of people say that it's like it's. Some people say it's all right. Some people say it's awful. So yeah, I don't know.
I I guess it's still on the like either it's around the 3
This
stars
is
and below
this is
range.
this this is a tweet that's gone viral. Just left a screening for Bo is Afraid. Before credits start rolling, one guy in the audience stood up and yelled, "I better not hear a single person effing clap." Another dude screamed, "That's the worst movie I've ever seen." A girl yelled, "Total piece of shit." Hashtag Bo is Afraid.
Boys afraid, I'm afraid.
Some
All
people
right,
praise its
that sounds bad.
visuals, but some people just say, "Yeah, it's a awful story. That's a complete mess." Some people
Damn.
say it's his best film. So I don't
What?
know.
That
I don't
guy's
know,
a
dude.
troll.
That one guy says it's a film. Yeah. Oh
All
well,
right.
we'll see. I guess we'll find out. It's coming out in April 21st, so it's soon enough.
I I don't think
So,
it's gonna come out in Indonesia though. In the theaters
oh,
at
is it?
least.
Yeah,
I don't know.
fair,
I don't see any poster of it, so I don't think it's coming
fair.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right. Doesn't sound. Oh wait, I want to see what else is in my draft. So, uh,
The Flash.
Boys
There's
Afraid
good
is
hope for that.
Boys Afraid is bad. Okay. And then Knock at the Cabin it's pretty mid, right? I would say. Renfield, people say it's bad. Shazam, I
Mid.
don't know. It's
Most
mid as well. I guess
some
the
people say it's
general
bad.
consensus. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I don't think Fast X is going to do any better than mid either.
You might get the bonus for box office.
Well, maybe we'll see on that one. So my
Elemental and
real
Guardians
hope,
probably gonna be good.
my real hope is only the three: Elemental, Guardians, and the Flash. That's my three real hope.
Yeah.
But even then, that's probably only going to get me to like the third um placement or something. At
Yeah.
best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I only
All
have
right.
I only have Scream and Super Mario out right now. Teguh
I
have
think Super Mario is doing really
65.
well. I think box office wise.
Box office. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Talking about which, it already broke the all-time record for video
Video
game movies
games
box
movie.
office. It's
Yeah,
been
yeah, I
out
heard
for a
that.
week, and it's
Mm-hmm.
the all-time highest grossing video game movie. That's insane. That is insane. The top competition was Detective Pikachu,
Direct Pikachu.
uh,
Yeah, of
which
course.
which I was surprised because I thought Sonic did better, but maybe because it's still
Ah,
pandemic. Sonic came last
I
year.
mean Pokemon.
So
I mean it's Pokemon. Albert, it's Pikachu. People know Pikachu more than freaking Sonic.
is that true? I don't know if that's true. I'm actually
I'm
curious, but yeah,
I'm
that's fair.
pretty sure more people like people probably know Sonic, but they don't play the game. They just know what a Sonic is. But people see Pikachu, you know, they know at least Charizard and Bulbasaur as well, and Squirtle.
Maybe.
Probably, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Pikachu is just more
Yeah.
famous, than
Yeah,
Sonic.
my mom definitely. Well, maybe it's because I'm a Pokemon guy, but my mom definitely knows Pikachu. I don't know if she knows Sonic. She probably
I'm pretty sure my mom doesn't know Sonic, and she knows
okay.
Pikachu.
Fair. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fair.
All right. I guess speed round time. So what else did you watch, Albert?
I watched Transformers 1 to 3. Not Transformers, Terminator 1 to 3. First one, I rewatched the first two. First one, obviously great. Second one, incredible. One of the best action movies of all time. The third one, Terminator 3, Rise of the Machines. I have seen this film in parts. I don't remember it too much. So this is I'm sort of treating it for like sort of a first watch here. And it's fine. It's not great. There are some parts that are like kind of fun, but overall it's like it's all right. It's definitely missing Linda Hamilton. She's fantastic from the first two films. So yeah, Terminator 3 Rise of the Machine. That's all right. So Terminator 4.5, Terminator 2 Judgment Day 5 stars, Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines 3 stars. Planning to watch Terminator Salvation. I've never seen that before, so I'm curious. I know
Is that
Christian
is that
Bale
the
is in
new
it.
one?
No, that one is like 2007, I think. Christian Bale
Oh,
is in there. Um,
did they have a newer one in like the 2000?
Terminator Genesis is 2015, and then Terminator
Oh,
Dark Fate is 2019.
all right.
I have seen Genesis. That was the first Terminator movie I've ever seen, and then Dark Fate I haven't seen. So yeah.
uh, has the Terminator series been good? Out, you know, like outside of the trilogy.
Well, I wouldn't even say the third one is that great, but like the first two is incredible. I heard Dark Fate was pretty okay, but no one watched it. I'm not sure.
What? Okay, that's sad. Huh. All right. I guess they're
Like
more. Some of them
it's
are more
it's
mid, I guess.
well, the average rating of Dark Fate is like 3 stars, so I guess it's not that great.
It's not. Yeah,
Um,
it's mid, I guess. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. Is that all?
Pretty much, I guess. I mean, I thought Air was last week. I mentioned RoboCop last week. Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much. I think that's like the big ones. Just been watching sci-fi stuff.
All right. Uh, I guess I'll go to me. Outside of Prisoner of the Ghostland and Shazam: Fury of the Gods, I watch 2023 movie. I don't know. I just picked this at random. I watched a horror movie, Consecration. I thought the poster was cool. Yeah, so I watched it. It's fine, I guess. One of those religious horror within the church and everything like that. The premise is pretty cool, I guess. There's something to do with is it time travel? Not really time travel. I don't know what that is, but yeah. I watched Consecration. I give it a 2.5 star. that's pretty fun, I guess. And then
Yeah.
it's very one of those slow pace movie kind of thing. So yeah, not really. I don't know. I didn't like it too much. I just like the poster. All right. And then lastly, I watched Dark Song, a 2016 movie. This one I would recommend for horror fans. Um, Again, it's one of those slow pace thing, but um, throughout the runtime, I guess it's more to the creepy side. There isn't a lot of jump scares or anything like that. It's just and then there are only two characters in this whole movie, so that's pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, and the main character is actually pretty smart, I think. You know?
What's the title of this film?
Yeah, A Dark Song.
A Dark Song. Okay.
Yeah, and the main character is pretty smart. Like, he sees a dead body getting pulled away by demons. What does she do? Walks away. Smart. And then the ghosts are chasing her. What does she do? Goes into a room, lock the doors, put chairs on the doorknob thing. Smart. you know
Okay. Okay.
Goes talking to her through the door, and she's like, uh I'm your son, come open the door. I know you're not my son. Smart. Actually a smart horror protagonist for once. So yeah, I definitely recommend A Dark Song. I think it's if you like one of
Mhm.
those slow burn horror movies.
All
Yeah.
right.
So yeah, I give that a 3.5 stars. Yeah,
Fair. Did you know that there is a new horror movie out in theaters called The Pope's Exorcist,
I
starring
heard. Yeah,
Russell Crowe?
does it have good
No,
ratings?
the rating is like mid. The rating is like 47%. Rotten Tomatoes 6.2 on IMDb. Uh, but I don't know. I
Uh,
just thought I just
okay.
found the trailer so funny.
Why?
I
What's the
don't know.
trailer?
It's just well, the trailer is just him becoming a Pope's exorcist. He become an exorcist. So yeah.
What's so funny about that?
I don't know, man. I don't see Russell Crowe as an exorcist. And like all the poster is just him holding a cross. And then I saw a picture of him on a Vespa. And all I can
Wait,
think
a
of is that,
Vespa?
huh?
A Vespa?
Yeah,
A pope?
dude, he's in.
A
He's
pope
in.
on a
He's not.
Vespa?
He's not the Pope. He's not the Pope. He's an exorcist for the Pope.
Okay,
I
the
think.
Pope's exorcist on a Vespa. That I gotta see.
But yeah, he's on a Vespa, and all I could think of is that this probably took several takes. I don't know why. It seems this picture that I'm showing here for the video, Russell Crowe on a Vespa. It feels like that he fall over a couple of times based on that picture. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's really good at it. Um, but all I could think of is that they probably tip over several times. They have to retake it again and over again and again. So yeah.
Not gonna lie, he looks pretty badass in that Vespa. It's kind of like imagine him
Really?
just going, just I don't know, man. No, not in that picture. The one with the whole get up.
That's
I
the
think it looks pretty
Ferrari
cool.
Vespa? Is there a Ferrari Vespa? What the
Is there
heck?
such thing?
I don't know. It's
Uh,
Ferrari right there.
Ferrari Vespa. Is that a thing? It is a thing, Albert.
Okay, that's badass then.
Damn. All right. I guess no, but like imagine, he just goes houses to houses, drive by exorcism. How cool is that? You know,
Drive-by exorcism.
he just drives, he just on his Vespa, pull out his cross, and he just power of Christ compels you as he drives by the neighborhood. Neighborhood
Yeah.
cleanse.
There's something strange in the
In the-
Vatican. Who you
Who
gonna
you gonna
call?
call? The Pope's
Pope's
exorcist.
exorcist.
And then it's just yeah, Russell Crowe
In the Vespa. Gring, gring.
on the Vespa, yeah, and then it and then broke down. Damn it.
Anyone call for an exorcism? Yeah.
uh, Should I don't know. The audience rating is actually pretty good. It's like 86% for that movie. So
Oh, nice.
yeah, I mean yeah, that's pretty nice. So I don't know. Whenever it's out digitally, maybe I'll catch that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure this the only movie to go will not watch.
Oh, yeah.
As a Russell Crowe fan.
Is he a Russell Crowe fan?
I don't know. Oh wait, no, that was Gerald Butler. Never mind, I
What
was
the
wrong.
hell? I was like,
I
what?
keep mixing up people, man.
Is it cause of Gladiator and 300?
I think it's because of the hair that just I don't know. I see them as the same person. All right.
Okay, sure, sure.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. I'll give that a watch at one point. I guess Russell Crowe. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. So that's the end of the. I almost say exorcism. No. Weekly watches.
Oh, well,
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I guess let's move on to the trailers. Talk about.
yeah. Ariq
Yeah.
is not still not here. I'm gonna guess that he's gonna be here by the time we talk. If he's gonna be here, I'm gonna guess he's gonna be here by the time that we talk about the Penguin trailer. Let's
Penguin
call it,
trailer.
which is like gonna be
Yeah.
third down the line. That's my prediction. So we'll
I
see.
want to say the continental one.
Okay, that's probably around the same time. So yeah.
Yeah. No, it's not. It's like we're going to talk penguins like an hour or so, right?
Sure. All
All right,
right.
let's get
So
the trailers. So first one, Albert. We're going to talk about the Marvels teaser trailer. I believe this is drafted by someone, and that
Teguh.
someone is Teguh, who is not here. So yeah, Albert, as a Brie Larson fan and a Kamala Khan fan,
Yes.
what's your thoughts on this?
This trailer is a lot more fun than I thought it is. I like the tone that they're setting. I think it's a lot of fun. Yeah, I like the vibe. It's I'm already liking this teaser more than the teaser for Captain Marvel. And I still like the idea that they're teaming up these Kamala Khan, Monica Rambeau, and Carol Danvers, just to team up, making them, because Carol Danvers, her whole thing is like she's reluctant to team up. She's like her own, she's her going on her own, and now she's forced to team up, no choice, because they're entangled with one another. And I like that concept. And the trailer looks fun. The vibe is fun, and Kamala steals the show. Really, I love Iman Vellani, and I think she stole the show in this trailer. Her energetic vibe and everything. I think she's gonna be the heart of the film. And I mean, the trailer looks fun. Once again, I don't know what the villain is. It seems like they're Kree or something to do with Kree. At one point, I think I saw Ronan's hammer. I don't know if that's Ronan hammer or just a random hammer, but I saw a hammer that looks like Ronan's hammer from Guardians. So maybe that's it. I mean, Nick Fury is here, so that's fun. I don't know where this takes place. I'm assuming this is pre-Secret Invasion, even though it's getting released after Secret Invasion, so that might be confusing. But it seems like it is pre. I don't know. But yeah, it's fun, and we saw obviously in the post-credit scene of Miss Marvel that she swapped places with Brie Larson's Carol Danvers. That's gonna be a whole thing with the entanglement of the gauntlet, and it seems like from the trailer that their powers are entangled, where whenever they use their powers, they swap places, they swap bodies. But we saw that Kamala tried to use it, swap places with Brie. Monica tried to use it, swap places with Kamala, and the whole thing, and it's pretty fun. Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun, and I like where the direction is going. What about you?
My main takeaway from this trailer is Goose is back.
Yeah, Goose.
I kind of like that whole when Goose appears and then it's just Kamala is just oh my god.
Yeah, she's like so terrified.
I mean, who wouldn't be, after seeing Goose spitting out tentacles like that? And I don't know. I think there is an army of Goose at one point. There was like
Of
a
kittens,
shot of like
yeah.
cats, yeah, kittens, right? So that I want to see that happens. Like just an army of goose appear. What's the name? Attacking or helping them. I guess that'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Uh, what else is there? I mean, you talk about the tone kind of thing. It's like I don't know. I see this like it's pretty cookie cutter MCU tone. I feel like especially if the younger characters one. Yeah, yeah.
It
Some
it already feels much more fun than what we saw from Captain Marvel.
Man, Captain Marvel is just not fun. The character and the movie itself.
Exactly, because Captain Marvel as a character, she is so one-dimensional, and I hate that
Hmm.
for it because I want it to be good. And literally in this trailer, we have seen more personality out of Carol than everything we've seen her in two films, in Endgame and in Captain Marvel. We've seen her more personality. She literally is. She was upset at one point, and I don't think I've seen her upset in any of the other films. And
Isn't
she's upset
that
for
like
swapping
her
places.
one emotion? Like she's upset. That
Cause
I feel like
no, cause
that's
the whole thing in the first movie is about her suppressing her emotion. That's like the whole thing, and it sucks away sort of her
I guess.
personality because she's supposed to be like stoic face soldier kind of things. Like you got to control your emotion, blah 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 blah. Because Jude Law's character is like the whole thing. And in Endgame, I guess there's a little bit of sassiness to it, but we don't see a lot of emotion. And in here, she saw her like visibly upset, and like, oh, that is she's acting. So yeah, I feel bad for
that
saying that, but it's like she
that's
should be
a
coming
very
onto it.
low bar to set.
Yeah,
Very low. All right. But yeah, I do have to say the body swapping thing is pretty should be fun
cool.
to watch. I want to see how it works in the when they're actually fighting. I think do they just like swap places every time in that close
Yes,
vicinity, right?
because
I kind of
did
want
you
to
saw
know how that works.
that one
What
clip
that
in the end of the movie? There is a sequence where Kamala was using her shield, and the enemy hit her, and as the enemy hit her, she transforms into Monica, and Monica just do energy blast to the enemy. It's like so they literally changed swap in the middle of a fight, and
is
it
that
looks
what happened?
so freaking cool. Oh, did you not see that part? It's
I mean,
so
I
cool.
see it, but I don't under really. Oh, okay. Now I see what's happening. All right. After slowing it down, I see what happened. All right.
It's so cool.
Ah, yeah, yeah, that's pretty cool. Uh, I don't know, man. The whole body swapping thing. I don't think anyone can beat the. Like that one fight scene in anime in Jujutsu Kaisen. There was a whole
Explain to
body
me for
swapping.
non. Okay.
Basically the main character and who's the body swapping guy name? I forgot. Wait. Body swapping guy Jujutsu Kaisen. What is his name? What is his name?
Um,
Aoi? Yeah, Aoi Todo. I think that's his name. And the main character is like they're fighting this one bad guy, and Aoi's whole power is that whenever he claps or high five, he body swaps into with the guy he wants to body swap to. I don't know. And that whole fight scene was cool AF. So we'll see how this one works.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Who is that? Who are they fighting? That's the thing I was gonna ask.
I have no
Do
idea.
you
The
know?
actress, I don't know who the actress is. I don't know what character she's playing. It seems like it's a Cree again by the name. If you look at Wikipedia, the name sounds like a Cree
What's
name.
the name?
Let me check.
Oh, I thought
The
you have it.
Marvel. I looked it up a couple days ago when I was talking to a friend. Um, but
Okay.
it's played by Zawe Ashton. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing your
Okay.
name. The character is Dar Ben, and
That sounds
it says it's a Kree
Cree.
warrior based on Wikipedia.
Oh, there
But
you
yeah,
go. Yeah. All right. Okay.
yeah, and the comic wiki is that Dar Ben is that the name Dar Ben? Yeah, Dar Ben is a pink Kree general, which she was not pink in the
She was
trailer.
not pink. Yeah.
Yeah, it says a pink Kree general who used a silver surfer robot to execute clumsy Folop and General Dui Zan during the Infinity Gauntlet. I have no idea what any of those means.
What?
Killed by
Reason?
Deathbird during the Kree Shi'ar War, which is an X-Men Kree storyline.
I
Um,
have no idea what all those words are.
yeah, they're not gonna tie it up. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Alright.
This directed by Nia Costa, who directed Candyman 2021, 2020, whatever that year came out, and I like that film a lot. So yeah,
So was this the Marvel's gonna be a horror show? Is that what you're saying?
I don't think so. I
A
don't think
horror
it's gonna be
show
horror.
with a side of youthful energy.
I don't think it's going to be horror, but yeah, this is the clip I was talking about, the body swapping clip. Like in the middle of battle, if this is the type of action that we're gonna get, that's so cool. I don't know how much I can keep it up, but it's so cool. You know what it
I,
reminds me of?
it, what?
It reminds me, especially because they body swap in the plot, like outside of battle as well. It's like those video games where you gotta it's the RPG games where you gotta swap characters to unlock a certain part of a map or like the puzzle to do something.
Lego.
It's literally a Lego game.
It's a Lego game.
It's literally a Lego game. Yeah. There you go.
Yeah. I feel like if they were to do that all the time when they're fighting, it might I don't know, it might get confusing.
But
Yeah.
yeah, but now I want to sort of see like a Lego trope of like they're in a place where like, damn, we couldn't sneak through there. Wait a minute, Kamala, you can shapeshift, right? All right, swap bodies. Kamala go shapeshift, do something, and then change back to Carol to destroy something. Change back to Photon because she can phase through stuff, whatever. Like do like the whole Lego trope. That'll be like so cool.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Wait, is that photons like power? Like she can go phase through stuff, I guess?
She can
She did it
control. She have kinetic energy. She can kinetic energy manipulation, I think.
she did do it in the teaser, I think, right? When someone was about to stab her and then it passes through her, I think. That's the only time we see it in the
Yeah,
teaser.
she's able to manipulate light energy, according to Wikipedia. And
How
in
does manipulating light allow her to phase through stuff?
I'm not sure, but in WandaVision, someone shoots at her, and she
Hmm.
sort of slows down the bullet, and the bullet like phase through her, and then it just drops.
Did that happen? I don't I don't remember that.
I'm
All right.
pretty sure that happens.
I'll
So
take
yeah,
your word for it.
I
Yeah.
guess we'll see what happens in this one.
All right. Photon is definitely interesting though. I want to see what she does in this one.
Yeah.
Is Photon an important like character in the comics? You know.
She's pretty big. Obviously, yeah, she's a pretty big character. She's been around for quite some time. She's been always been related to Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers. So yeah, but I've never read a Photon story, but I'm very aware of the character because I've like
Mm,
looked up Wikipedia and all those kind of stuff. Monica
mm.
Rambeau. So yeah, Spectrum Photon. I don't know what they're calling her.
I think
I'm
it's
guessing
Photon in this
Photon.
time. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Well, this whole storyline is never it's not adapted from the comics or whatsoever, right? I think.
I don't think so. No.
All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Um,
I don't know. Anything else you want to say about this?
this is the most disliked um, MCU trailer of all time.
Oh,
Dislike
really?
to dislike the like to dislike ratio is insane. So yeah, people are visibly online. A lot of quote unquote fans are like upset because like a lot of them are very negative and sexist as well. It's like, oh, Captain Marvel's like the worst film of all time. We don't care about this. Blah 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 blah. Oh, they're doing SJW stuff. They're trying to push. They're trying to push like force diversity into the film. Just make a good film or whatever because of like Iman Vellani is obviously Pakistani and then like Monica Rambeau is like African American. What the hell? It's so dumb. Like all these fans that they're disliking it and the spam.
Hey,
It's
you got
crazy.
they gotta find a reason to hate, man. They live to hate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's
Um,
the like dislike ratio anyway on the trailer?
Let me
Do
check
you have
right
you have the
now.
plugin?
I do have the plugin.
All right.
Let me check right now. It is, if YouTube allow me to check, 541,000 dislikes
Okay.
to 467,000 likes.
Hmm.
So 100,000 more dislikes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure there are more dislike, but I guess it's like a 60-40 situation kind of thing, you know.
Mhm.
So I guess it isn't too bad. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, but
Uh,
it's still like the trolls and the fans is like everything that
yeah.
they're doing that. But yeah,
I mean, I bet,
it's
you know.
crazy.
It's not like I mean, I bet because Captain Marvel again, that movie isn't the best, and also people starts to there's the whole hate on Brie Larson because throughout that whole promotion of that movie and the movie itself not being that good, you know. So I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure those hate carry over.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but also like I saw hate for like Aman Vellani as well because she's like the best part of the trailer, and I saw hate
Yeah,
of
she is.
people saying, "Oh, she's really annoying," blah blah blah. I'm like, what? What?
To be fair, in the series at some point I do find her whole energy to be like, okay,
The
it
youthful
gets a bit
energy.
annoying. I don't know. I find it a bit annoying at some point, not all the time. All right. Yeah.
Mhm.
So with this, I'm pretty sure it balanced out with Captain Marvel being serious, Photon being neutral, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah. So it should balance out. All right.
fair. What are your thoughts um on the new costumes? The new
All
costume
right. They
look.
have. Do Kamala have a new costume?
There is a
Does she?
scene where they have the new costume. I'm trying to grab the scene right here in
Okay.
HD.
I think I got it. It's in 1 minute 40. I think
Yeah,
around
it's like the
that.
three of them, all new costumes. Thoughts on that?
Photon looks the black and white is pretty basic, honestly. Not too much of a fan of a black and white suit that Photon has. I feel
Okay,
like isn't I feel like Photon should have I don't know some blue in it, just like the other Marvels. That's a
okay,
thought. Yeah. Uh, what's her name? Captain Marvel character though. Her outfit looks great. I like her new outfit. Yeah.
okay.
Uh, Iman Vellani ones. Let me compare. Iman Vellani ones. Let me look up her outfit in the series. Uh, Miss Marvel, right? That's her name. Uh,
Yeah, I'm trying to look up a HD picture. I saw a HD picture of this that I used for the thumbnail. I'm trying to find it again.
there. I'm comparing it to her outfit in the series. I have to say, I like the series one a lot more. I think. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
In this one, she's like it's a lot. I feel like I don't know that they widen the S. I think
the
yeah they
logo.
kind of yeah the logo they kind of widen it. It reaches her shoulder. I think in the shot. Yeah, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the color scheme just the red it's just red and blue, but with the way it's put, it feels kind of messy. I don't like it too much. Yeah, and she doesn't. I don't know if she has it, but I don't know if she has the whole scarf thing. So that's kind of sad.
Oh, I don't think she has the. I don't
Yeah,
think she has the scarf.
I feel like having the scarf is kind of like it's what makes her her kind of thing. Yeah,
Yeah, I. God, why can't I find a HD picture of this that I found last night? And but I like Monica's costume. A lot of very not comic, very comic faithful design in a way.
that's how she looks in
Um,
the comics.
yeah, so
Let me
she's always
see.
like black and white kind of thing. So I do
Oh,
like that. Uh, Carol, I have mixed feelings about it. I think the logo is crazy big. I don't know how I feel about the logo of Carol's on the
I kind
emblem
of
on the
like it.
chest.
I like that
Uh,
bits actually.
that is fair.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
And yeah, Kamala, total downgrade. I don't like that costume. Not a fan of that costume. Here, let's see this HD picture.
They need to add the
Uh,
scarf somehow to Kamala
it's
Khan's
it
suit.
it looks so fabricated. I don't know. It looks bad. It's too shiny. And isn't her original costume made by her mom? Did
Yeah,
I
I think
misremember
so.
that?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right. That meant something. And I don't know if the mom made
Yeah,
this. If it is, then that's cool.
why would she change it? Kind of. I
Exactly.
feel like this is something like the Avengers made or something.
Yeah. Like unless her mom makes that too, I don't see why. Like
Yeah.
reasonable plot wise. Um, but yeah, I'm
She
not.
can put
You're cutting out really bad.
Kamala's mom's suit.
I think I think Calvin's cutting out really bad, y'all. But yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear me. But yeah, Calvin's frozen. But yeah, I think again, I think the costume.
Oh.
I'm probably in the minority. A lot of people I know like it. Again, Carol's emblem, huge. Calvin dropped off. All right, so yeah, Monica, I like her design. Kamala's not the biggest fan of it. So yeah, at least there's that. But let us know. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let us know on our social media. Do you like the new costumes? Do you not? What do you think of the trailer? This is going to be a fun time up till November, because we already know that some of the fans are gonna be attacking the Marvels already up till November when it comes out, or even till afterwards. So yeah, you're back, Health. Is your internet better?
Yep. Uh, maybe. I don't know. Just refresh. I
It's
was gonna
better
say
now. Yeah.
something, but I forgot. Yeah, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. I was saying, like Kamala's suit that her mom made, I don't think that works that too well in outer space. That's what I was saying. You know? Yeah. Wait, I'm not sure
Yeah,
if Albert.
maybe it's not suitable for outer space. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, still though. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. It's just a scarf that's missing. Isn't like all the comic iteration of Kamala Khan always has a scarf somehow in the suit? At least that's the one I've always seen. You know?
Most of the time she have a scarf.
Yeah, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. She should have the scarf in this new one. Okay. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
Also, I think Carol's holding like some kind of weapon, or is that her arm? No, that's not her arm.
Why would she do this, Albert? Who broke her hand, Albert?
I don't know, man. Or he's just holding something. I don't know what it is. Uh,
Maybe it's the hammer. Ronan's. I don't know. I think
Ronan's
Ronan's
hammer.
hammer broke.
Okay.
Doesn't it break at some point? I thought at
Yeah.
the end of the Guardians it broke, right?
Yeah.
When
I believe so. Like
I
part of
don't
it at
remember
least.
actually. No, at
Yeah.
least no. I think Ronan puts in I forgot what stone that was, and then they hold hands, and then it breaks because it overflows with power or something. Doesn't that one happen? Well,
Yeah.
whatever it is, it's not important. Yeah.
Yeah. I
All
don't
right.
think. No, that's not what happened. But yeah. Anyway, it's not important.
Is that
Uh,
not what happened? All right.
No,
Okay.
he puts it on the hammer. He tried to destroy Xandar, and then grab it from. They shoot the hammer. They shoot the hammer, and the stone flew, and then they grab the stone, and so the hammer got destroyed by the weapon that Rocket made.
All right. Uh. All right. Sure. Yeah. That's
Okay,
what happened.
my last question for this trailer for you is: do you think this takes place after Secret Invasion or before? Because he's back in space,
Nick Fury, right? He's back in
and Secret
space.
Invasion, he seems like he's in Earth. The last time we saw him was far from home, and he's in space.
Mm. I I don't know, man. Maybe I mean, he could go to Earth and go back to space.
I mean, that's a waste of time. Not efficient in the travel, you know? Waste of money, waste of time, not efficient.
Do I mean, wait. So Secret Invasion's coming out first, and then the Marvels, right?
Marvel's
Uh,
coming out in November. Invasion is in May, I believe, or
okay, yeah.
June.
So I mean, that's plenty of time to get back to space. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
mm, I want to say this is before. I want to say this before, like Secret Invasion happens and then this happened. That's what I
Uh
want to
huh.
say. Yeah, yeah. Maybe something bad happens at the end, so he goes back to space. He got
Hmm.
unfinished stuff there with the Kree, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Was this supposed to come out last year? No, right?
I don't think so. No, none of us picked it last year, so I'm pretty sure it's not.
It was scheduled to be released in November. Okay, yeah, that was. Previously, it was scheduled July 8, 2022. Previously,
Ah,
November 11, 2022, February 2023. Okay, so it was supposed to be July at one point.
All right.
So maybe it was supposed to come out before Secret Invasion.
Hmm.
I don't know. We'll figure it
I don't
out.
know.
I guess we'll
We'll
see.
see. We'll see when it's out. Yeah. I
Yeah.
want to say it's before Second Invasion though. Oh wait, no,
Mm.
after. I guess it's
Af-
before. Yeah.
After or before?
You know what? I don't know anymore. We'll just figure it
I'm
out
gonna
when it comes out.
I'm gonna say before, and it's gonna be confusing because it's gonna take place after. But I'm gonna say before.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah. See, Naruto the man understands me. He got the Jujutsu Kaisen vibe
Oh, that's what you said.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice, Naruto the man. I'll show you later after the show, I guess.
Gotcha.
What I mean. Yeah.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, that's the. Any other thoughts though on the Marvels?
No, not for
No.
now.
All right.
I
All
like
right.
it.
All right.
I like what I see.
Yeah. All right. So let's move on to the next trailer. The Sympatizer. Yeah. Where honestly, I don't have much to say about this. It's. Wait, is it based on a book or is it based on real life? I'm not too sure.
It's based on a very famous book. I know some of my friends have read it. It's called The Sympatizer, the title of a book as well. I know it's a very famous book. I've never read it. I don't know what's it about until this trailer. So yeah.
Yeah, I have never heard of this book or whatsoever, but I have to say the trailer looks pretty fun, I think. Yeah, the trailer looks pretty fun. I mean it's a spy movie, I suppose, right? And during the Vietnam War, I believe. Yeah. So
it's a mini series. So
oh, it's a mini series. Oh, I thought it was a movie this whole time.
oh yeah.
Yeah. The when Robert Downey appeared.
4 times.
Yeah,
Starring Robert
four
Downey Jr.
times.
and Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Downey Jr. and Robert Downey
Yeah,
Jr.
I thought no, when I just saw Robert Downey Jr. in Vietnam War, the first thing I thought of was Tropic Thunder. I was like, oh, what? Imagine if he's back. I forgot his character name, Lazarus or something. That would be
Yeah,
so
Kirk.
cool. Kirk Lazarus. I mean, he kind of did. He got like 4 different costumes on this one. So yeah, RDJ is pretty cool though in this trailer. Even though you don't get this, I don't know. I guess he's like the partner, not partner. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's someone important to the main character. I don't know what though. Yeah, but yeah, overall, through the vibe of this series, it looks fun. It looks interesting, and
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I quite like the whole like I don't know
Espionage.
espionage stuff. I guess yeah. And it seems like there's quite a lot of lighthearted comedy in it too. So it's not totally serious thing either. So yeah, quite excited for this. What's your thought, Bert?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks cool. I don't know what the premise is. Again, like the Vietnam War era stuff, spy stuff, double crossing agent. Robert Downey Jr. being multiple roles interesting. Also, this director by Park Chan Wook, who made Old Boy, which is a really great Korean film. If you haven't seen it,
Ooh.
highly recommend. Um, so yeah, I'm interested because of that. So this is the premise based on Wikipedia. So the series is based on the story of the captain, a North Vietnam plant. Wait, the story of the captain, a North Vietnam plant in the South Vietnam Army. Okay, I'm not sure. I thought okay, so plant is a person. I'm very confused. Anyway, a North
But
Vietnam plant.
no, I thought the North Vietnam put plants as in like put him in South Vietnam. Isn't that what they meant?
Oh, okay. I read the sentence weird. Okay, yeah. A North Vietnam plant in the South Vietnam Army. Okay. He is
Okay.
forced to flee to the United States with his general near the end of the Vietnam War while living within a community of South Vietnamese refugees. He continues to secretly spy on the community and report back to the Viet Cong, struggling between his original loyalties and his new life. Gotcha. So it's a Viet Cong spy who's like sort of like double crossing, and now he feels like, oh god, now I'm betraying my family, my community, blah blah, because he feels for the South Vietnamese army.
Oh, he's
Vietnamese.
sympathizing.
There you go, the sympathizer. Yeah. So that's what it's
We
about.
got it, boys. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Are you excited to? Are you somewhat excited to see the series, or just
I
okay
am.
with it?
I'm curious to see how it's gonna go. It's gonna go to HBO, or now it's gonna be called Max. Um, and I mean Robert Downey is gonna be in it, so that's interesting. And again, Park Chan Wook, and because it's based on a source material that's Pulitzer winning novel. So I know at least it's going to be a good story. So let's see how they adapt it. So yeah,
Yeah. Honestly, I don't have much to say about this other than what we've said. So yeah.
that is fair.
Yeah.
That is fair.
Nothing else to add, yeah.
Nope, not
Alright.
really.
Yeah. Alright, I guess let's move on. Alright, but wait, before moving on, talking about this whole Vietnam War thing, it just reminds me of our Minecraft Vietnam War video
Can
that we
hold
made.
us. Minecraft
Yeah.
can't hold us yet no more. It's still on my chat. It's still on my personal channel. It's still up there. If anyone want to find it, find the Albert Wiradharma YouTube channel, and you can find a video of me and Kelvin for a high school project, putting "Can't Hold Us"
Oh yeah, you gotta check that out.
music.
It's a masterpiece. The
By the way, I
transition between real life and Minecraft, that's like seamless transition. You don't know when it happened.
oh man, yeah.
Mm,
For context, we made a Vietnam War video for a school project where we're explaining the guerrilla tactic warfare, and
yeah.
because we cannot physically dig a hole or be in a hole, so we decided to, in the middle of the video, transition to Minecraft and showcase what the underground bunkers look like through Minecraft. So
Yeah.
there you go,
Uh,
groundbreaking.
groundbreaking with Can Hold Us playing in the background.
I
Hmm.
think our teacher liked it. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure our teacher liked it. Yeah. I mean, it's Minecraft. Who doesn't like Minecraft?
Yeah. Also, I just realized when in high school, side tangent real quick, my song choices for videos that I made are awful, are god awful.
I
I
mean,
don't
you
know
did
what's
choose
wrong with
Can
me.
Hold Us for Vietnam War, so.
That one is not the worst. I have a video about the ancient Corinthians, Greek,
Okay.
and I put "We are never ever getting back together" because I like the song and it was trending. I was like, this is cool. Um,
Alright. That's a good song choice, Albert.
so
The only thing I remember
it's not a great
from
song choice.
the thing that I remember the most from all my project was the one that I made at least was like for biology project. Basically,
Mhm.
you know the song I think it's called Right Round by Flo Rida.
Yeah,
Yeah, you spin me right round, baby, right round. You know that song.
yeah.
Basically, I choose that song as like the background song, and and every single transition and every word that comes up, it spins.
And right around, baby, right around. Oh my goodness. Okay,
Every single thing, pictures, text, transitions, it's all the spinning animation.
that's still better than me putting a Taylor Swift song for an ancient Greek video, though. So,
And it's about penicillin, Albert.
all right.
I think I put a picture of Steve Rogers as well at one point. Yeah, good times. Yeah. All right.
Okay,
Let's
let's move
move
on.
on to what is it? What do we have next? Actually, let's move on to another teaser. Yeah.
Yeah.
This time, the Penguins in production teaser. That's a new one. In production teaser trailer.
So I kind of want to combine this with the next one because both of them are like spin-off teasers. That's
Yeah.
we and none of the trailer really show much.
Wait, the
So
other one, by the way, is the Continental, and this is the official title, I guess. The Continental from the world of John Wick.
that's the
You gotta
longest
say
time.
the other part, or not people will be confused.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. What are you saying, Bert?
I sort of let's just do like battle of this trailer spin-off because again they don't show much individually. So out of the ones that you saw, the Batman spin-off for the in production teaser versus the teaser from the Continental, which one excites you more?
The Penguins one, of course, because I mean it's Colin Farrell as the Penguin, and we are living in the. I mean, I guess we already explored the underworld of Gotham, but this time we are following one of the mafia, the strong guys at least. I don't know if he's the strongest,
Yeah.
in the underground world for that one. But the penguin's up there, so it's pretty cool to see how he operates his business. Imagine if this is like one of those documentary thing, where they follow the bosses around, see how they manage the audio operation. Like undercover boss. Do you know
Yeah.
that? Yeah,
Um.
imagine that, but with the penguin. That'll be kind of funny. But yeah, aside from that, again, the
Gotcha.
penguin is just cool. Colin Farrell as that. Yeah, there's that at least. And I don't know, comparing that to the Continental one. I mean, it's assassins doing stuff, so I don't know. It's not particularly interesting, but the teaser itself is quite upbeat for a something in the John Wick world. That that's the first thing I thought of when I watched a teaser. So yeah,
I don't know if upbeat is the right word, but yeah, I think
funky.
the Colin the penguin one is definitely stands out more, I guess,
Yeah.
compared to the Continental one. Continental one didn't really show much. And I like the idea that he's now, because Carmine Falcone is like gone, so he's like now the big boss. He's the big mob boss, so it's
Okay,
gonna
so
be a
he's
gangster
the
storyline.
big boss in this. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
remember in the Batman, Carmine Falcone got taken down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah. 1 second, can you take over the show? My mom is messaging me a lot, so I'm gonna call her real quick. So go talk it out, Kelv. I'm
What
gonna be
the-
right. I'm gonna be right back.
All right, sure. I guess. Yeah. Going back, I guess to the penguin one, right? Like we've said this many times. Colin Farrell in the whole makeup as what's his name, the penguin. You you wouldn't know that's Colin Farrell, and the whole makeup, the whole getup just looks great. Um, I know they're taking this more of I guess, a more serious tone for the penguin, right? So it's like I do hope that we get to see some um I don't know, something to do with penguins. I kind of want to see that. So it's not just in the name. I don't know. That's how I feel at least. Kind of want to see some penguins, like in his lair or something. That would be pretty nice to have, just like a smidge of it. Yeah. Uh. Yeah. I mean, it's an introduction teaser, so not we don't really get to see much of it. Yeah. So that's, I guess, yeah. But overall, though, I'm pretty much very excited for the Penguin one because I mean the Batman movie itself was already really good. So, and I think Matt Reeves is still a part or directing parts of it in for the Penguin. So yeah, should be good for the Penguins one. Continental on the other side. Like I've said this last time, I'm not the biggest fan of John Wick, so uh, I'm not too sure how I feel about this. I mean, the best part about John Wick is John Wick, right? Not the world. So I don't know. It's just we're following different hitmans this time, so I don't know how to. I don't know. It just looks pretty standard. I feel like we don't know the plot or anything about it yet, but yeah. Uh, yeah, and I don't know the song choice. Like I said, it feels upbeat because of the song choice. I guess it's very funky. I would say, for a montage of people loading up guns and stuff. Yeah. So Albert's back. How is anything important, Albert?
Yeah, my mom was just concerned why I
Oh,
wasn't
okay.
answering the phone. So yeah, all good. Everything is good. Um,
All right, yeah.
what did I miss? What did you say?
Call I don't know, Colin Farrell and the Continental stuff. I guess. Yeah. Wait,
Fair.
actually, is the Continental one? Yeah, this is 1970s. Right, right. Yeah. So
Is it?
you're not. It's in the trailer, in the
Oh,
teaser. The 1970s New York. So this is not modern times. So John Wick is not there yet, or at least
gotcha.
he's not a hitman yet. Maybe. Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
I don't know. And so we're looking at this from like the old times, I guess. Maybe how the
Fair.
no, Continental is already there. I was gonna say how Continental is form, but that's not true because we already see it. It exists already.
Yeah. Well, if it's a tone of like John Wick, I'm excited for it. Again, John Wick 4 is probably the best out of all of them, so I'm excited if they stick with the tone. Um,
I don't know. Do you think like changing the character would work? Because again, the best part of John Wick
that is
is
the
John Wick,
interesting part, right? Yeah, I don't
right?
know if it will. I don't know if it will work. So
Yeah.
that is the interesting part of it. We don't know what character is. We just know, yeah, which is why I think the Penguin one is much more interesting, at least for now, just because we know
Wait,
what to expect.
actually, I just want to make sure. Are both series or movies?
Series. One is for
Series. Okay,
Peacock and
okay.
one is for HBO. So the Peacock one's concerning a little bit more because HBO is I'm like I trust HBO. So
HBO,
yeah,
we have trust in them. Yeah,
yeah,
especially after The Last of Us. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh. So yeah. And any other thoughts, Bert, on both of this?
Not really. No.
All right. All right. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say. In the Continental, I think. Wait, is it Continental trailer? There's one part where they're like the two twins with a bob haircut or something. I believe that's in the
Okay.
Continental one. Yeah.
Okay.
That reminds me so much of the popular thing right now, the whole Harry Potter thing, but it's Balenciaga. Have you? I don't
Oh,
know.
I
Have you
think
seen those?
I've seen a couple of those, but I'm not too understanding. I'm not too following of it too much.
Yeah, yeah, but I don't know. It just reminds me of that, just how they look with their weird hairdo and their face structure. Just reminds me of
Gotcha.
that so much.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Fair.
And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's
No,
that.
nothing much. Again, this is when is this coming out?
For Penguin, it's only written coming in 2024. For
Okay.
Continental, I don't think September 2023. So it's this year for the Continental ones. Yeah,
Gotcha. Yeah. I'm trying to see because Matt Reeves is involved in the Penguin, right?
yeah, seems like it.
Is he directing the show? Uh, but
I
yeah,
don't know if he's directing it too.
the Continental is not directed by the creator of John Wick. It's directed by Albert Hughes and Charlotte Brandstorm. I don't know who they are, so uh, that's going to be
Eh,
interesting to see. Hopefully, they
yeah,
stick with the tone. Also, Mel Gibson is in it. I didn't know Mel Gibson's in it.
Mel Gibson. Oh, I haven't seen that
Katie
guy.
Katie McGrath is also in it. Cool.
I
I
don't know
like
who that
Katie.
is.
She plays Lena Luthor in Supergirl, but you probably know her as the babysitter from Jurassic World that got
Oh, that
destroyed
got
by the
eaten.
dinosaurs, that got viciously,
It
violently,
got viciously
uh,
attacked for no reason,
for
other
no
than the
reason.
show.
She doesn't deserve her fate at all.
Yeah, yeah. The only reason they do that is just to show off. Look, we got the pterodactyls and was it Mosasaurus? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
That was so uncalled for.
Yeah, exactly. Uh,
Oh,
Kristen Milioti is in the Penguins, right? Isn't she the How I Met Your Mother lady?
who?
Kristen
Oh
Milioti.
yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, she's playing the daughter
as
of
the mom.
Carmine Falcone. Interesting.
Ooh, all right.
All right.
Oh, I was gonna say, right? Colin Farrell as the Penguin. I after watching Banshee of Inisherin, I kind of want the Penguin to have an Irish accent.
Oh, oh, I don't know if I like that.
Imagine such like a Irish mafia boss, if it's like demeanor, that'll be that'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess that's that for our thoughts on the Penguin and the Continental teasers. Yeah. All
Yeah.
right. And it seems like Ariq's still not here, so we're
It
both
probably
wrong.
won't be here.
Yeah, he probably won't be here at this point.
Yeah.
All right. I guess now let's move on to the news part of this, and yeah, let's get to the first one. Albert, what's happening here with the HBO?
Yes, so HBO Max is rebranding. HBO Max and Discovery Plus, they're merging as a company, HBO Discovery, and they're merging and they changed their streaming service now to just Max. That's it.
Bad name.
They're changing it to Max. They got a new logo out. Their new color is blue. Um, and yeah, it's going to debut in May 23rd, so that's pretty soon. And there will be three price ranges. The first one is with ads, and that's $9.99 per month. There is one that is ad free, which is $15.99 per month. And there is one more that I'm not exactly sure what this means. It says
What?
ultimate ad free, $19.99 per month. I don't know what ultimate ad free means compared to just ad free. Um, but yeah, that is like the big thing. So the Warner Bros. Discovery executive apparently discussed other names, including just Warner, just WB, just HBO, but they decided to just go with Max. So I'll start. I think this is stupid. I think the name is dumb. That the fact that just
Yep.
called Max is really dumb. And I'm still confused what Ultimate Ad Free is. I gotta look into it right now. But what are the thoughts on the name? They changed to just Max.
I agree. Max is dumb. Like Max is just a dumb name. Like I feel like HBO Max sounds better than just Max. Would you agree with that, Albert?
Yeah, because there is a
Right?
HBO part of it, and people know HBO is like it's associated with good stuff. Literally, Last of Us,
Yeah,
Game of Thrones,
exactly.
people know HBO Max. People just say Max.
Like
It's
what's that, Max? I heard Max. The first thing I thought of is supermarket, like a Costco vibe kind of thing.
okay.
That's the
No,
first thing I thought.
that's not what I think of. When I think of Max, I think of either like Cinemax or Miramax.
Oh, all right. We are going a very complete different direction here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it doesn't really yeah, doesn't really associate with HBO. I guess I still think HBO Max sounds better, and we bring up the. Let me find the. Do we need to find the new logo?
Uh, we
I guess we
can if
can. I
you.
guess.
It's not really
Yeah.
important. It's just a logo match with the color blue, so it's nothing
Yeah, that's
great.
true. And it's not even in capital. It's
It's not.
you know it's not even in capital. So it's like it's not Max. It's Max. It's
Okay.
Max.
I found that so the $10 version is like the ad version. The ad free version at $16 is like HD video, and there is a 4K version that's a $20 a month. That's the ultimate ad free is the 4K. So
S-
yeah,
Also, okay, so I thought when they say ultimate ad free, it's like in ad free you still get, you know, ads, but like only from the big brands kind of thing.
or you can skip it
Ultimate,
like YouTube.
yeah. And ultimate ad free, it's like completely no ads. Okay, so I guess
There's
it's
no ads
the
and 4K
quality.
HD. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't I don't know, it doesn't really matter, especially if you're only watching on like a laptop, or I guess if your TV is not that big, I guess it doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, it's well, yeah. I think the big thing, like outside the pricing is like fine. At least they're not doing the Netflix thing with the
Hmm.
plugins. Uh, I think the name is like dumb because again, they change it to Max. They take away the HBO branding, which is huge. Like
Yeah.
generic people wouldn't really know. Like, oh, what is Max? Do you have Max? Like Kelvin, do you have Max at home? Who's Max?
What?
Like, you wouldn't know what it is. Second, Katie pointed this out. I didn't even thought of it. They changed their color to blue. That is like Paramount's Plus color. That's
What was the color before?
purple.
Oh.
It's their own
Oh,
streaming.
okay.
Netflix was red. This is purple. It stands out. This is blue. It's the same thing. So that is actually a good point, and
That's
I did
true.
not think of it. Um, yeah, that's an
Yeah, I guess
interesting point.
now they'll just blend in, I guess, with Disney Plus and Paramount. Yeah, and Max compared to the Disney Plus, I think, and Paramount one, the Max logo is very
Boring.
boring, not eye-catching at all. Yeah, and it's not even in capitals. What's up with that?
Yeah. Yeah. No,
I
that's
should
fair.
change. I should change the banner real quick.
To
Cause
lowercase
it's in
Max.
into lowercase Max.
Yeah, it's like it's just like if Disney Paramount and if Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, and Apple TV Plus change their name to just Plus. the streaming service Peacock. Yeah, hopefully Peacock doesn't follow the trope. We just
Well, what are they gonna be called? Cock?
cock. Oh man.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, you have,
Like you said in the
you have
opening,
cock on
we
your
should.
TV?
Oh, I sure hope not.
Oh man. Yeah.
We should follow this whole thing. Like you said, the opening
Just
will just be
men.
called men.
We
Yep,
just called men.
men. Welcome back to men.
Uh,
Yeah. Uh. Okay. They have dumb. They have a dumb name right now. What would you like? Do you think their previous name that they consider is better, like Warner or WBN or just HBO, I guess.
Warner B Max isn't. I mean, they already because HBO Max was already Warner Brothers. They changed the name because of the
That's true.
Discovery Plus. The Discovery
Mhm.
part of it. So like I don't know, Warner Bros. Discovery is too long. But they should have just stuck with
Yeah.
HBO Max. Like I don't see what's wrong
HBO Max is so better.
unless there's an ego involved that they're like, oh, we cannot put HBO. That's the only reason I can see it. Where there's like, okay, if you keep it at HBO Max, it's sort of implying that's still Warner Bros. Own, and we sort of want to share the thing with Discovery. And HBO Discovery is too long. Warner Bros. Discovery is a little bit long.
Yeah, but it's not like in the new one, the Max one. It's not like we would know that Discovery is in it either. So it's like it's dumb.
Right, but I guess in their logic, it's like it's sort of equal playing ground. Where now it's sort of like it's not a HBO thing, it's not a Warner Bros. Thing, it's a combined thing. It's not Discovery.
They should go with like HBot Max. The D Discovery.
Yeah.
Bot Max.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's not.
It's dumb.
It's interesting. We'll see how the market goes. I think a lot of people in the chat agree with us. It's not great. So yeah.
How about the whole pricing thing? Is that normal price or is that a bit more premium on the premium side?
The ad free is normal. The ultimate ad free is a little bit pricey. I mean, all the streaming service now is rising up in prices, so it's sort of like that now. But yeah.
All right.
But yeah,
So
their slate of content is pretty huge, so I'm not surprised because they got Warner Bros. Stuff, they got HBO stuff, they got
That's true. Yeah.
Discovery stuff now. So yeah.
So are you gonna get the ad-free one or the with which packet are you getting, Bert?
I'm probably gonna get the. I'm probably gonna get the ad free.
All right.
Well, you know what? I'm curious because right now I have HBO Max, but my HBO Max right now is part of my internet plan, AT&T. I subscribe to AT&T for a certain bandwidth per month, and I get free HBO Max. So I'm trying to see if there's something similar. I'll probably just do whatever's available there too. So yeah, we'll see.
All right. Understandable.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So I guess that's that on Max. No.
Max.
On Max. No, Albert, you cannot exclaim. You gotta be chill about it.
Max.
And that's Max. Yeah.
Max.
You'll be seeing Max on was it May?
Yeah.
Yeah, May 23rd. That's when they'll change it to Max. Not HBO Max. Max.
Yeah. Max.
All right. I guess yeah. And lastly, here, I guess we'll do a quick one on here. American Squid Games. What? Yeah. So apparently, an American remake of Squid Game is reportedly in the works at Netflix. So, yeah. I think it's written here. From on Twitter from @the_in_Snyder. I think that's how you read it. Hot rumor. Yeah. Netflix is courting David Fincher to produce and direct an American take on Squid Game. No idea whether he's engaging, but they want him to tackle this project badly in capital. Per multiple sources. Yeah. So I don't know. Wait, you've watched Squid Games, right, Bert?
Yeah. We've all, have you seen it?
I've seen it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we've all seen it. Yeah.
Okay, you start first. How would you feel about an American Squid Game? Like, oh.
The thing that's confusing me is that if Squid Games is not big in America, then sure that makes sense. But Squid Games is huge in America, so
Squid
I don't know why they're
huge
remaking
everywhere.
Yeah, so I don't know what's the point of all this.
I guess they want to touch the American nostalgia. market.
Okay, like especially if it's the exact same thing, why would people watch it? It's like, oh, I've seen the original. There's a
I mean,
white
they
people
have to
version.
change the games, right? Okay, here
If they
actually,
change the game,
no, they have to. It's American, you know. It's like, okay,
oh, they
here,
change it to American games.
yeah, that's what I'm thinking, right? It's like, okay, we don't grow up in America, so in the chat, I guess, what children's game do you guys play? You know, uh, as you're growing up, that can be put into a Squid Game like, series. I have no idea. What do
I have no
kids
idea.
In America play? Yeah,
Hide and seek,
that's pretty
forest lava,
universal, dude.
red light, green light. Well, red light is already in there. Um,
Yeah. I don't know. What's something unique in the US?
Florist
Because
lava,
the
uh,
Squid Game, we got the whole
duck, duck, goose, tag, capture the flag, hide and
yeah.
seek,
It just feels like random American like variety show.
hopscotch. Yeah, cops and robbers. Yeah, I don't know. It's again, I don't understand the idea. David Fincher is a
Yeah.
cool get if they could get him.
I
And I
don't
do.
think he
Yeah,
would want to though.
he have a Netflix deal because of Mank, right? And I think The Killer's also coming out on Netflix. Uh,
Oh.
so yeah, maybe that's why. I don't know if he wants to do it. It could be his take will be interesting because I like him as a director. But yeah, I don't know. It's the whole idea feels weird to me,
Yeah.
especially because they're making Squid Game season 2.
Right, they're making that.
They are.
Oh.
It's already in production, I think. So
So maybe
yeah,
maybe this is like one of those things where like so there is Squid Game in Korea, but then there's also run by the same people that there's Squid Game in the US as well for the Americans, for the Western people that doesn't want to travel to Korea, you know?
uh, maybe.
Well, probably that's what that
Mr.
so there's
Beast
that.
already made a video about this, full of American people for Squid Games without all the
That is
killing.
true.
So yeah, the YouTuber Mr. Beast. So I don't know. I'm not big on the idea. I
Nah, me neither. Even if they got David Fincher, I'll just be like,
I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I'll be honest. I don't think I'm gonna watch it unless it
yeah.
starts with like, oh my god, it's the craziest thing ever. It's different, very different.
Here's the thing, though. The last time Squid Game was like that, everyone was saying, "Oh my god, this is the best thing ever." It's
It
not the
wasn't.
best thing ever.
It's cool.
Yeah,
But it
it's
wasn't
cool
this
for the
year.
first 6 episodes, and then after that, it's pretty meh for the final 3, especially the final episode. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
Interesting choice that they're deciding to do this. So yeah.
Yeah, so not excited at all, I guess, for this. Well, honestly, maybe I'd rather watch it than seeing the main character from the last guy. I really don't like his red hair.
Oh man.
This time we wouldn't have that. Yeah. All right. Uh, I guess. Any other thoughts on this?
Not really. It's an interesting take. I was hoping Ariq and Teguh was here to see if they have any of them are interested, but I'm guessing they're not. But yeah, anyway. Yeah,
Nah. I don't think anyone's interested in this. Looking at the chat as
American.
well, everyone's just confused by this decision.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again,
What threat of movies is here? Squid lame.
if it's like a American remake of like a more obscure Korean or Japanese, I'm saying Japanese because the Japanese have like fun game shows of
Mhm.
like those game shows kind of thing. Well, those are game shows, are not and not really a show series. But if they have something more obscure that they remake, makes sense. But yeah, again, this is like
Good.
it's huge. So
Imagine if they did something like Squid Game level of like, I don't know. Is it R-rated? Is Squid Game R-rated?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, like an R-rated version of Takeshi's Castle.
I was about to say Takeshi's Castle.
That'll be pretty
Uh,
cool.
yeah.
Imagine when they're going through the doors thingy that, if you fall into the mud thing.
Uh huh.
But then like, you know, it turn it into like a horror kind of thing. That'll be pretty cool.
Hmm.
Yeah, like someone's chasing you as well. That'll be fun to see. Yeah.
Yeah.
Takeshi's Castle R-rated version.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts on this?
No,
No? Yeah, me neither. Other than
no.
why.
Why indeed?
Alright, I
Uh,
guess that's that for this week's episode. We don't have anything else to talk about.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm.
Alright, so I guess we'll just um plug it out, I guess. Yeah. You guys can find Ariq on Instagram and on Instagram at Ariq Andria and Letterbox at Ricky Do. And then you can also find Teguh on Instagram at TG23399 and on Twitter at Do. Maybe you'll be able to follow his rugby career as a bench warmer. So we'll see on that. Yeah. And of course, you guys can find me, Kelvin, on Instagram at KY27 and Disco Monkey on Letterbox and YouTube. And lastly, Albert.
Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Letterbox at JA Wiradharma. Follow me everywhere there to see all my postings and whatnot for all the social medias. And you can also find the Councilman at Councilman Show on Twitter, Instagram, Letterbox as well. And find us available on YouTube, The Councilman as well, the YouTube channel. Make sure to subscribe and join us on the live stream every Saturday, once again, 10:30 a.m. Eastern. And you can get the audio playback wherever you listen to podcasts, Spotify, Castbox, Podbean, Apple Podcasts, wherever The Councilman, and subscribe to us there as well. There you go.
Yeah. And do we actually need to do this? That we got merch. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll just slip that
our
in.
merch.
Yeah.
Check out our
We
merch.
got merch, I
We got
guess.
we got we
That
got fun merch. The one merch and Kelvin's 200th
200th
episode merch.
episodes.
Is
So the
there
best one.
still?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I guess that's that, and no, that's not how you do it. How do I end this?
How you end this, Kelvin? Oh no.
Wait, I'm having a brain fart. And with that, the councilman has spoken, and we'll see you in the next episode. Yep.